Okay, I've just lifted the toilet pan in the granny flat main bathroom, and I'm just working my way down into the drain via the pan connector. Okay, so through from the riser now into the horizontal drain. First junction at 0.7 metres appears all okay. Okay, so we have an inspection pipe here at 2.9 metres. I believe there is a slight crack just in the top section here of the inspection pipe. Right at this point, if we come back, we'll see it there just come into the top right hand side of the camera. And we are also beginning to go underwater. I'm just going to track further and just see where this underwater section leads to. Okay, I actually pushed underwater through to approximately 7.6 metres at this point. I actually ended up hitting the back wall here of this earthenware junction, and then the drain seemed to slip away and clear. There did seem to be a backup here at this point. I suspect that it may have something to do with this junction, but I'm going to work back now from 2.9 metres and just continue to work through to this point. Okay, just working back to 7 metres, I suspect that it looks like we actually have a sagging drain. The sagging section of the drain seems to end where it connects from the PVC to the earthenware. That's where we seem to have the issue. And I would say that's why at 7.6 metres it was accumulating and building up and causing further blockage to occur. Okay, so this is located actually in the front master bedroom, which is at the front right corner of the granny flat. We're approximately 1.5 metres to the left of the right-hand side of the bedroom, and we are approximately 0.5 to a metre from the front of the bedroom approximately. There is a double bed fitted over this, which I'm unable to move too much at this point. However, I believe this is of little consequence, so I won't investigate further. It is something that is noteworthy though. I'll continue to work down. So second junction at 3.1 metres appears all okay. Okay, so third junction at 3.3 metres appears all okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay, we are starting to show a little bit of water holding at this point, 3.8 metres. I will come back to this location. We'll just track forward to see whether or not this continues to become more pronounced as we would go forward. Definitely flatlined, and the sagging, yes, the sagging is becoming more pronounced here as we continue to work along. It's getting deeper. Definitely a potential trap for toilet paper and waste material to settle. Yep, we're definitely going underwater here at this point at 6.1. I'll just work my way through to the end of this sagging line. It's quite pronounced. So I'll continue to work through. Okay, 7.2 meters. We have a junction here at 7.2. The junction itself appears okay. However, of course, it is incorporated with the sagging line. Okay, so from 3.4 meters, we actually track around this junction. We're holding water from this point here, actually from this junction. Yeah, so we're okay going into this junction, and then from the junction itself we're holding water. The line does proceed to hold water going back from this junction also to the top end upstream, not just the branch line, and works its way through. This, in order to repair this issue, we would need to cut the concrete, quite a substantial section, from this 3.4 meter section through to the 7.4 meter section, which is at the other side of the partition wall in the enclosed area. This enclosed area is actually between the front home and the rear granny flat. We would need to cut a large channel through this enclosed area. We would also likely need the partition wall removed at the left hand side for access, and as I say, we'd need to remove the concrete along this large section, excavate down and cut out and replace the sagging section so that we can refall it correctly. Also possibly cutting out sections of branch line, incorporating the junctions also to refall the pipework. One issue that we do have here is that machine access is likely not possible. It would be very limited. I will double check that, but it does seem that this may actually be a hand dig, unfortunately. Back at 7.4 meters now, between the PVC and earthenware connection. Continue to work through. So fifth junction at 7.6 through to 7.8 meters. Appears okay. Bit of paper holding, but that was from the paper that I pushed through from the sagging line. Okay, so we're continuing to work our way along now, along the left side of the home, looking from the road. The joins between each section look surprisingly good so far for earthenware. Yep, that join there appears all okay. Sixth junction at 11.4 meters appears all okay. Seventh junction at 13.5 meters. Tiny bit of toilet paper in the branch there, but apart from that, the junction itself appears sound.
my door, no wonder it's dim.
Okay, so that water trickling through was just the main toilet being flushed in the front home. It was just to clear the camera. So we're continuing to work our way toward the front of the property now. Junction here at 18.6 metres, which appears all okay. Okay, I'm just going to locate this section. We may actually, that junction may have actually been the connection to the to a trunk main, which is the combined sewer for the properties in this area. I'll just double check that. Okay, I was just downstream of that junction now at 18.4 metres. It's a very hard push through here. I'm just going to pause the camera and continue to work through, and I'll play the camera at certain points as I work through the drain. Okay, so we have another junction here at 20.3 metres, which would be which is moving sort of more toward the left side of the property. The line through to this junction appeared to be all clear and in good condition. I've tried working through this junction, but being the distance we are down now, unfortunately, working through these earthenware bins is as far as I can go. I can see the other side of the junction near the outlet, as far as I can tell, appears clear. Everything appears okay to this point. It definitely appears that the main issue was that sagging section of line between the granny flat and the front home, which would need to be rectified.